Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to break down your source material, cut through the noise, and really get to the core ideas.
And today, well, it's a bit different. We're actually recommending a book, a novel that, frankly, blew us away.
Yeah, this one feels special. We received excerpts and notes for Llorente's 2025 novel Pawn to King.
Yeah.
It's a modern noir thriller, dark, magnetic.
Absolutely. And our plan today is to really get into why it's so good. We'll look at the writing, the characters, the tension, basically convince you to pick it up.
But crucially, without giving away the big twists or the ending, we want you to experience that yourself.
Right. The whole thing kind of hinges on this one really cynical idea that pops up right at the start. Power is never given, it's taken.
Exactly. And the book just runs with that. It's like a handbook for climbing the ladder, ruthlessly, all focused on this one guy's journey.
Yeah, Martín Escolar, he's the main character. And he's compelling, but also deeply unsettling. He sees the world as just, raw material.
The text describes his rhythm as without a creak, without pause, without conscience. Chilling stuff, everyone else. Just compliant flesh, or maybe scenery. Okay, let's dig into Martin himself, because the narrative voice is, I think, what really grabs you first. It's cold, very self-aware, almost philosophical.
Oh, definitely. It elevates it beyond just a thriller. You're inside the head of someone who sees life as pure strategy, like predictive modeling.
And the author sets that up so quickly. That detail about him deciding at age 12, what was it, that honesty is a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury reserved for the poor and the naive. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about his starting point.
It does. And his childhood actions aren't just mischief. They're like early business ventures, calculated, treating life like a lab.
Exactly. He's sketching his classmates not for who they are, but for what they can do for him. That line where he sizes someone up.
Oh yeah, the 8 for obedience, 3 for imagination bureaucrat in the making.
Right. It's terrifyingly insightful. He's seeing their whole life trajectory, practically.
And then he forms that club, the Break Club. Not based on who's cool, but purely functional.
Purely. The kid with the photocopier key, the baker's son for smuggling snacks or whatever. It's a little hierarchy built on usefulness.
It's a perfect miniature version of what he does later.
And this is where the quality of the writing, the actual prose, really comes through. It's not just telling a story, it's laying out a worldview.
Like his take on truth.
Yeah, that line, the truth is simply the better told story. That's not just a clever quip. It's his operational code. It's spin, influence, everything.
And the book is full of these aphorisms, like rules for the power game. What was that other one? Power does not lie in possessing bodies.
But in provoking absences.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cynical, but brilliant. It captures this idea of indirect control. And the one about intelligence.
Intelligence without action is a vice. That one really stuck with me.
Me too. Because it explains his drive. It's not enough to be smart. You have to use it. Ruthlessly. It's almost a moral code for him, perverse as that sounds.
It bridges that gap, doesn't it? From the calculating kid to the political operator he becomes. Thinking is pointless without execution.
Exactly. Execution is everything.
So speaking of execution, where does he apply this philosophy next? He moves from school to the capital, right? Into politics.
He does, but smartly. He avoids the limelight. He understands that real power often operates in the shadows. Discretion is his first move.
So Section 2 is really about that hidden strategy, staying out of sight.
Precisely. The spotlight makes you a target. Leverage is built quietly. That's why his role as the party's treasurer is so perfect for him.
He's not the front man. He's behind the scenes handling the money.
But it's more than just money. This isn't just about skimming off the top,
Right. So what makes his approach different? Isn't being a party treasurer often about, well, managing funds, maybe some gray areas?
It is, but Martin takes it to another level. He's not just managing accounts. He's curating what the book calls the catalog of sins.
The catalog of sins, I like that. So secrets, compromat.
Exactly. Permanent records of everyone's mistakes, their indiscretions. It's not cash he's accumulating, it's leverage. Perpetual silent debt.
Debt that never gets paid off. Okay, that's a different game entirely. Collateral, not cash.
Right. And to make that collateral work, he needs his network, his invisible army, as Chapter 4 calls it.
Ah, yes, the different types of allies he cultivates. It's fascinating how he categorizes them.
It's pure taxonomy of usefulness. He doesn't care if they like him. He cares if their vulnerabilities align with his goals. It's completely asymmetrical.
Okay, let's tick them off. First, the ones who shape perception.
That's Tomás Llorente, the voice, the journalist. But Martin doesn't use him for objective reporting. He uses him to write the truth he needs. Or, maybe more often, to kill stories. control the narrative.
Narrative control. Okay. Then the money man.
Don Claudio Valls, the wallet, the tycoon, secured completely through documented dirt. The book mentions a specific photograph, something incriminating.
So Valls is locked in. He provides the funds needed to maintain the silence, the whole operation's invisibility.
Pretty much. He bankrolls the discretion.
And the third one, Rocio, the mirror. She's the idealist, right? This one felt different. Why bring sincerity into this mix?
It's maybe the most chilling part. He needs cover. Psychological camouflage. Rocio is sincere, she's vulnerable, and crucially, the book says she has this deep need to be necessary.
So he exploits that need.
Completely. Her integrity becomes his shield. Her vulnerability gives him emotional intel. She makes him seem approachable, relatable, while he's calculating everything.
Wow. Okay. So the underlying principle here is reciprocity, but a dark version of it, all based on debt.
Exactly. Not loyalty, never loyalty. He doesn't ask for friendship. He subtly hints at the consequences if things go wrong. His allies aren't partners, they're insurance policies.
Because he holds the keys to their ruin.
Right. They fear exposure, which he controls, more than they fear him directly. That's why the tension keeps ratcheting up. Every relationship is a ticking time bomb of leverage.
And the ultimate expression of this, the big play, that's what dominates the second half, and honestly, it's impossible to put down. He shifts focus from politics to society.
Yes. His next target isn't an election, it's a person. Sofia Roldan del Olmo, daughter of Gaspar Roldan, the banking giant. She's the queen.
Access to the golden circuit of visibility. Power that isn't just backroom deals, but public influence.
Exactly. And the way the novel handles their relationship, it's not romance, it's strategy. The book calls it an elegant war.
An elegant war. I love that description. Martin sees Sophia almost like an administrative problem to solve.
Pretty much. He's not after love, not even really desire in the usual sense. He wants, what's the word the book uses? Trampoons, like setting subtle traps, a war of maneuver.
It's not a typical love triangle at all. It's a siege. He's working on the environment around her, not wooing her directly.
Precisely. He undermines her foundations until he seems like the only stable thing left.
And the main foundation to undermine is her husband, Ignacio. He's portrayed as weak, manipulable. His hobbies are the leverage point.
Yeah, the affairs. Amsterdam, Paris. The details are there. And Martin positions himself as Ignacio's friend, his confidant.
While gathering ammunition, basically writing Ignacio's unauthorized biography in his head.
It's brutal, but done with such patience, such precision. And this is where he deploys his army again. The journalist, Tomas.
The voice.
Yeah.
Right. How does he use him here?
Not by publishing the scandal outright. That would be too crude. He gets Tomas to hint at it. Society columns, rumors, just enough pressure.
Pressure on the family name, on the Roldan dynasty.
Exactly. And that's where the cost of lineage comes in. Gaspar, the father, has to pay huge sums to make the photos, the evidence, not exist. Reputation is everything in their world.
So Martin orchestrates this slow collapse, making Ignacio look weak, putting the family empire under stress, all while seeming like a supportive friend.
You, the reader, see him pulling the strings, but to everyone else, he looks almost noble. It's masterful tension building.
Which brings us to the climax of that relationship arc. And we can talk about this because it's the culmination of the setup, not the final twist. Sophia confronts him.
She does, when everything is crashing down around her family. But it's not anger, is it? It's a proposal.
A business proposal, essentially. Marriage. She offers herself and control of the family bank to him.
Because she makes the fatal mistake. She sees his calculated control, his discretion, and thinks it's integrity. She thinks he's the only one strong enough, principled enough to save them.
It's the ultimate strategic miscalculation on her part.
And the moment the whole book has been building towards, the pawn took the queen. It just lands with such force, a complete reversal of expectations.
Pawn to king. It really is a masterpiece of strategic cynicism, isn't it? But
Yeah.
so compelling.
Absolutely. It's packed with these sharp, sophisticated insights about how power really works today, delivered with incredible style.
If you want a book that feels like a top-tier thriller, but also gives you like a graduate course in manipulation and influence, this is definitely it.
Yeah, it really holds up a dark mirror to politics, to society, even to just basic human psychology.
Oh.
Martín Escolar wins because he gets it. He understands power isn't just what you have.
It's what's hidden, What is kept in safes with invisible locks? That line nails it.
And the writing quality alone just makes it worth reading. The prose is fantastic.
The pacing is great, respects your intelligence, the tension is relentless, and the ending, which we won't spoil, feels completely earned by everything that comes before. You really, really should read this book.
Absolutely. And maybe here's a final thought to leave you with, drawing from Martin's success. He wins partly because he understands the necessary lies people tell themselves.
The stories we construct to keep going.
Right. So if his power stems from silence, secrets, and leveraging fear, what necessary lie might you be telling yourself right now just to keep your own world running smoothly?
Something to think about. Until our next deep dive, thanks for listening.